Hello, I'm the Games Elite. It's been a while since I made a top 10 list, but then again, it's also been a while since Toonami's been on the air in America. So why not coincide my first new countdown with the first new Toonami lineup since 2008? Most anime fans growing up in the 90s first got addicted through either the WB's lineup of anime, basically Pokemon, or Cartoon Network's brilliant Toonami lineup. Produced by William Street, Toonami at first featured classic 80s cartoons, before taking a gamble and airing Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, both anime that had failed on their initial syndication in the States. Interestingly enough, those two shows became their biggest successes and inspired the people behind Toonami to air more anime over the years. Then something happened. Personally, I blame Naruto and torrents, but people lost interest in Toonami. It was pushed aside and suppressed until it was altogether eliminated eventually in 2008. Fans for years begged for a revival, going as far as to make online petitions and even live streams emulating Toonami. By the way, Toonami Aftermath is awesome. Go watch it now. Eventually, after a change in management, they gave in to the pressure. Toonami is back. A lot of people felt like Toonami isn't exactly as they remember it, mainly because it's showing a lot of Adult Swim material. While Dead Man Rising and Cashew and Sins are original shows, a few people feel that Toonami doesn't feel like Toonami. This is because of money. They need money to buy licenses, but to get money, they need people to watch. Still, when they get the money, and they will get it, what shows should they get? Classic programming? Perhaps. But we need to look at new stuff too. What sort of shows on the market will give us the Toonami feel? That classic nostalgic excitement we long for? Well, I have no definitive answer, but I do have 10 anime that might be a push in the right direction. In order to qualify for this list, these shows can't have aired on either Toonami or Adult Swim, so that eliminates a lot of my favorite anime like Sailor Moon, Evangelion, Dragon Ball Z, what have you. That being said, let's get started. Number 10, Soul Eater. Toonami and Shonen go hand in hand, so expect a bunch of action-oriented shows on this list. Of all the recent shonen anime to come out of Japan, this one has a very unique feel to it, and in my opinion is probably one of the better ones. Stylistic and beautifully animated, Soul Eater's recent success warrants syndication, if not only to draw in the viewers. A show like this would stand out from the crowd, yet it fits perfectly next to an anime like Bleach or Yu Yu Hakusho. Plus, at 52 episodes, it's long enough to syndicate again and again for a while, but brief enough so that viewers won't need to play catch-up just to understand what's going on. Like, say, when I flipped on Bleach and saw myself at episode 255 and realized I was in the middle of filler and had no idea what was going on. I digress. Number 9, Inuyasha Final Act. Just as Toonami and DBZ are connected at the hip, Adult Swim and Inuyasha are life partners. For a while, it was one of the few anime that they were still airing into the weekday after they replaced the rest of their anime with brain-dead shows about inbred squid. But I digress. Personally, I like Inuyasha, but that's not why I think it should be added. I'm saying it should be here to draw in viewers. The final storyline needs to be aired, and a lot of Inuyasha fans who just watch the show on TV will want to see it, even if they already torrented the whole series. Toonami needs viewers so they can justify getting bigger licenses. The series is iconic enough to reach those ends, especially if they hype it up with advertising. With success like that, they might have the budget to afford the rest of this list. Number 8, Claymore. Many people forget that Sailor Moon was one of the first anime that helped launch Toonami. This was an anime that girls could watch for the strong heroines, and guys could watch for the epic plot, or the strong heroines. A show like Claymore is fairly darker than Sailor Moon, yes, but it has a similar appeal. Make no mistake, Sailor Moon needs to be redubbed and re-aired on Toonami too, but this isn't a list about what shows Toonami needs to bring back, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess not. Anyway, judging by how people seem to enjoy Dead Man Wonderland, it looks like people are interested in the new Toonami airing darker and edgier anime. This hits a lot of nails in the head. Enough said. Number 7, Hunter x Hunter. I'm not gonna lie, of all the anime that aired on Toonami's revival, I felt Cashew and Sins was the most Toonami-ish of them all. Classic shonen action with some fairly epic overtones, and just enough intrigue to lure us back next week. It wasn't the best show in the lineup, no, but it felt like it belonged. The same would be true for Hunter x Hunter, which is dark, is intriguing, but also never loses sight of its shonen roots, with an almost childlike wonder at the world around them at times. And being made by Yu Yu Hakusho creator Yoshihiro Togashi helps too. Number 6. Panty and stocking. Okay, this needs a little bit of explaining. This is one I think should be here to help expand Toonami's boundaries. Adult Swim's fan base has spoken. They'd rather watch Squidbillies than FMA or Death Note. Comedy is Adult Swim's main claim to fame now. And this would be okay if it didn't push anime into a tight little corner and beat it with a never stepped foot out of line. Toonami needs to expand to more than just one night a week, and the only way to do that is to compromise. Panty and Stocking has all the crude humor of William Street's original programming, while still offering high-quality writing, action, and awesome animation. It's the ideal compromise between the warring fan bases, and just enough to gradually offer a gateway to weekday nights, or at least a little more scheduling. The more popular a show is, the more likely people are to watch it, and Toonami needs views. Desperately. Number 5. Gurren Lagann. This is the best action anime in the past decade. I don't think this is an opinion, this is a confirmed fact by me. And I'm a guy with a microphone, so listen to me. Okay. Giant robots have been connected to Toonami since the beginning, with Gundam Wing and G Gundam. These two, by the way, were the most popular of Toonami's robot anime, mostly because of the tone and writing. Both were animated without being boggled down in the political intrigue that Gundam prides itself on. They were fun with great and hard-hitting action, badass characters, and just a bit, okay, more than a bit, of ho-yay. To recapture the lightning in the bottle, they need an anime that has all of that. And Gurren Lagann has all of that. Oh yeah, it also feels like a Toonami anime, with all the themes mentioned before with Hunter x Hunter. I know there's probably a faction of people who feel that the newest Gundam series deserves to be part of Toonami, and it does. I just feel that Gurren Lagann fits better. It's basically a tribute to the awesomeness of nostalgic mecha, and Toonami, for us, is a nostalgia trip, so it fits right in place. Number 4. Madoka. Yes, that Madoka. Remember Sailor Moon? Magical Girls helped make Toonami the powerhouse it is. And this, along with number 3, is perhaps last year's best new anime. This is the deconstruction that Toonami needs to balance out the more optimistic and idealist anime mentioned here. While it is brief, so is Dead Man Wonderland, and that got Toonami. Unlike Dead Man Wonderland, Madoka's plot manages to put young children in horrifying situations without resorting to illogic. Excuse me, how do you make a case against the one kid in the class when the attacker clearly broke into the room from outside? I mean, how is that? Does that pass off in court? I'm not sure what the legal ramifications are of bullshit, but I guess that could work. Okay, I'm going to stop now. In any case, this is a nice reference to Toonami's roots, and is sure to actually deliver some hard-hitting entertainment to the nostalgic crowd like me. Oh yeah, it also helps this anime is amazing and you should watch it right now. No, really, download it right now. Or buy it. Number 3. Tiger and Bunny. Just as popular as Madoka, Tiger and Bunny is also a nice callback to nostalgic stories, this time superheroes. A lot of people forget that superheroes were always a part of Toonami, with the Super Friends, the DC Animated Universe, and even going as far as to air Spider-Man and Batman, on Cartoon Network no less. Superheroes need to make an appearance, and Tiger and Bunny is just the combination of comics and shonen to get the job done. Plus, it's clear, since this show is currently still producing more stuff, that it is a cash cow that will not go away for a while. You know, the type of show Toonami needs more of, like in the old days. Speaking of which, number 2, Fairy Tail. Bleach is on the way out, Naruto's losing steam, and One Piece is, well, it's not as huge in America as it is in Japan. Of all the shonen anime out there, this is the only one that is a real contender for the big 3. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually seen this show. I'm sorry, I just haven't. Still, it's been on my to-watch list for a while, and this would be a great excuse for someone like me to watch it, so I benefit from it. I'm not sure how you'll benefit from it, but I will. Still, regardless of its quality, it has the sort of reputation that anime like Bleach and Naruto had before becoming huge televised hits. Toonami needs a hit. It needs a gigantic, sprawling, super epic shonen series to keep viewers coming back for years, so that even when the smaller shows switch it out and change, there will still be something to bring all the viewers back. Still, Toonami needs one show, just one specific anime, to make it all fit together. Number 1. Dragon Ball Kai. Okay, it counts. Kai has never been aired on Adult Swim or Toonami. Alright, let's be fair. From the beginning to end, Dragon Ball Z was Toonami's backbone. Without Dragon Ball Z, Toonami would never have taken off quite the same way. It is literally a fountain of life and rejuvenation for anime. Nicktoons aired it, and all of a sudden they're licensing anime titles now. If Toonami airs DBZ even once, and advertises it as a return to form on the station that made it a household name, I guarantee you Toonami will come back to its former glory. It won't be immediate, but it will happen. It's been off the air on mainstream television for years, so people will come. More than that, it is Toonami's traditional shonen formula. There are few shows quite like DBZ anymore, which is a shame. Few shonen anime are as lighthearted and yet intense, sprawling yet focused. The type of show you can jump into at any point and understand. Backstory isn't necessary. For televised anime, this is crucial, especially considering how often continuity locks casual viewers out from shows like Fullmetal Alchemist and Death Note, which are both amazing, but it's very continuity heavy. This anime was made for Toonami, and in a lot of ways, Toonami was made for it. Of course, post your own opinions in the comment section. Please subscribe, tell your friends to watch Toonami, and once more, I'm the Games Elite, signing out.